Beautiful day, Patriots. How are you? Today is the second video that I've done today on Sunday. This morning, very early at dawn, I finally made a video that had been on my mind for a day or two. And a few hours later today, I don't know if you guys know T.D. Jakes. He's a huge preacher pastor. And I've always enjoyed his enthusiasm, his incredible knowledge of the Bible, and the way he's able to put it into a story form that's actually literally a today form. So I say story, but it's only what I mean is that it's how he can somehow or another say things that relate to you in your own personal life. Even though he's talking about somebody else in the past from the Bible, you still have a way of relating to what he is saying. It's just really amazing. He's an incredible man that's been, I've enjoyed many hours of his speaking. This is for all of the teachers in the timestamp and gap code, and especially Chris. God bless you, my brother Patriot. And I don't mean to single him out above anyone else. It's just that he will relate to this possibly at this particular moment. Because what I'm saying is that the 88 steps, there is no start, there is no finish. The 88 steps is just a repetitive. How many times are you going to go around this matrix before you finally start to get and understand why you're here? So this is my notepad from this morning's video, God is Love. The three, God, Jesus Christ, Holy Ghost, in our image. Yes. And so this was, maybe, I have no idea how many hours before T.D. Jakes did his sermon. He has no idea who I am. I know who he is. We have no contact with each other, and there was no way. But what I'm trying to talk to the teachers in the timestamp and gap code, I want to show you how this works in the sense of when you start to become in sync with, I'm going to steal now his word at this particular moment. Once you become in the flow, it's all connected. We're all connected. And to take credit for the coincidence, or I said it first, or he said it first, or we said it first, or us said it first, is ridiculous. It's about getting into the... Well, today he says the flow, and he does like a water flow, but it might be even like, let's say, even Pastor Paul talks about a sign flow, that God is love. So it's a coincidence that he talks about today, about creating man in our image. You'll hear the word us. Us. And again, is it a coincidence, or is it just being in the flow? Is it being part of God's divine plan and his mission? Just being able to hear the ether, the heartbeat of America, the heartbeat of the world, the heartbeat of God. It's inside. We don't find it outside. It's inside. So I've got T.D. Jakes' sermon today in my liked videos, and if you are not able to see that in my YouTube, today is what, June, oh shoot, 20 something. It's Sunday. I believe it's the 22nd. Is that possible? 2021? T.D. Jakes. So here we go. It's in June, in the third week of June, possibly the third week, on Sunday in the 20s. I apologize for being so, which that's a good point I wanted to talk about. Tomorrow we're going to talk about the Giants, which, you know, this, what we're talking about right now is in Genesis 1, which T.D. Jakes is talking about, Genesis, you know, chapter 1. And I'll talk about Giants tomorrow. But I want to talk about as, oh, maybe it just skipped out of my mind right away, right now. Yeah, it appears to have. So, oh, there we go. I was going to say about being an airhead. And that's what's really nice about being, let's say, naive, stupid, dumb, not knowing, unaware. All the things that people call you names that maybe you get hurt by. Maybe there's a good thing to being stupid, dumb, ignorant, naive. Of course, there's nothing good about staying in that position. Absolutely nothing about being good about being naive. But if you are not able to see yourself in a position that say, ooh, that thought process or that concept was wrong. I used to think this way, but now I don't. Therefore, I was wrong because I truly believe this, but now I don't. Therefore, I was wrong. If you're not able to ever see that part of yourself, you'll always be stuck. If you're too smart to ever be wrong, you will always be wrong because you will only believe what you've been told from the past. If you're smart and you're always learning, you'll sit there and understand that this was to get you to here. And there is a learning process to get you to here. And not everything that you thought was correct from day one. At what point in time did you think and feel you knew everything? If you're never wrong, if you are absolutely convinced you are never wrong, at what point in time did you feel that way, that you knew everything? Because the only way you can learn is by understanding that the things that you were taught and knew in the past could possibly be wrong, so that you can see things on a different level, way, concept, possibility. It's up to you. Tomorrow we'll talk about Giants, and we'll stay in Genesis 1. God bless you, God bless America, and God bless me.